Live.
We're live.
We are live. And we're going without the mics.
No mic.
And you. Okay, let's see. Make sure everyone's in the frame and looking good. Okay, you're there. All right, let's go ahead and share this puppy out.
Just a share.
Go to our account.
Right. I'm gonna share it on Facebook.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and mute the stream so that way I don't have to hear us talk. And you say you're sharing it out on Facebook right now?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright. We're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, that's so cool seeing now it's a big 3K on our screen.
Yay, 3K.
Yeah, we gotta do a special shout out later on
Mm-hmm.
to our 3,000th person.
3,000? That's so funny. Our 3,000th subscriber didn't think, she thought she was already subscribed. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cheers.
Okay, let's go up a little bit.
Welcome in. Hello, hello.
Glad to have you here. We'll get started in just a moment.
We're running
Let's see what time is it? 8:42. So we're running 12 minutes.
10 minutes behind. But to be fair, we had to fight the I-4 traffic all the way from Tampa. So, beaches are beautiful out there. Beautiful beaches. But yeah, rough traffic for sure. We're talking dolls because one of the original houses at Halloween Horror Nights is dolls. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yes. If you're in here, do we sound great? Want to make sure we sound good before we get started. We don't want to get to it and no one can hear us or anything like that.
The house is called Dolls Play Dead.
Made me think of Chucky, like, Chucky, go play dead. Okay.
It's I guess we're gonna be like the size of dolls.
That's gonna be
Hang on, let me read it. You're about to become doll-sized and be hunted by toys that have been burnt, melded, and stitched together by a twisted little girl. So this reminds me of like Sid from Toy Story.
But in a girl
But a
form.
girl. I'm expecting like gigantic props. Like, you know when you're going through Toy Story Mania
Mhm.
in Hollywood Studios? And it's like huge Uno cars and huge crayons. So I'm expecting something like that.
So are we supposed to be dolls as well?
Yeah, you're about to become doll-sized.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna be like 2 foot tall instead of 5 and 6 feet tall.
So when we like walk around a corner, we're probably gonna see this giant person on stilts or some big giant animatronic gonna reach down at us like, "Rawr."
I love the giant arms that come down and like the giant props. like in the Beetlejuice house, that last corner that you would turn going out,
Yeah.
that huge, you look up and you're just like, oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
the big snake, or like
Was it the
Beetlejuice face, and you got like the snake eyes going on the tongue.
Mhm.
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I think it was the big Yeti arm or bear arm.
yes.
It was covered in fur. I love the big, huge props. I don't know.
So we
It's
gotta
really cool.
we gotta expect that,
Yeah.
or look forward to it. Make sure I look forward to it. I'm gonna try not to scream.
We don't. Neither one of us really have like a thing about dolls. We're just like, ooh, that's creepy. But
Right. But that's the ones where you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna do. I am so sorry, everybody. I am drinking a Red Bull right now.
we're trying. Trying
Put
to wake up.
myself in a little food coma as well. Had some food earlier.
Hmm.
And, yeah.
All right. So since our live last week, I think Terrifier has been announced.
yes.
So we have Terrifier, the house, and then we also have 2 scare zones that have been announced. They both look goth, so like crows, vines, stained glass, really dark and bloody. One is called The Origins of Horror. Let me turn up my brightness a little bit.
I'm curious about Origins of Horror.
Origins of Horror. This one is enter a decaying conservatory of twisted vines where artists carve tributes to Halloween Horror Nights 34. You'll encounter monstrous crows, gargoyles, and more. So that sounds fun. And I think Twisted Vines is giving me Battery Park vibes. Like in between Hollywood and DreamWorks Land, like Simpsons Land, that covered walkway there. I feel like that's maybe where it's gonna be, just because of the vines. You could easily put some vines up the trees and on the fences, and
Okay. And I was saying that maybe the Origins of Horror is going to be in the front, because I feel like you're walking through a story, right? So like the portal starts with the Origins of Horror, so you're walking through.
but we only have the like that
Hmm.
stand. And this
Right.
it's talking about artists carving tributes. So it's gotta be more than just a stand. They're gonna be like carving things. Maybe people. Maybe they're gonna be carving up people.
I mean, if it's the front, you're being introduced, you know?
But usually in the front we get our host or an
Right.
icon or something.
So just imagine like the host being on top of that, which we still don't know the host yet. But just imagine the
Maybe.
host being there on top.
Maybe.
And,
Yeah, I
and
can
then you
see
get
that.
the scare actors being the Origins of Horror. Probably everything.
But I think we're on agreement on the second scare zone that they've announced, Masquerade of Death. I think we're kind of both in agreement that that's probably going to be Hollywood.
Yeah.
I can see them having like a big ball, a masquerade ball.
Yeah, and it's always I'm sorry again, everybody.
You better chug that Red Bull.
I can't chug it. I'm sick. Like
Oh, you too full.
yeah, I can't do that.
Okay. All right, so you're invited to a masquerade ball where bloodthirsty vampires lurk behind ornate disguises. When their masks fall, you will become their prey. So a vampire masquerade ball, and again with like the glass.
Yeah, but was it 2 years ago or 3 years ago? Over in that area, they also had a Hollywood like What is going on right now? I swear I took my allergy medicine today. Pretty sure I did. But about 2 or 3 years ago, they had like this like fashion walkway, and
Oh,
they're
yeah,
walking down.
Like plastic surgeons gone wild.
Right.
Rogue or something.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It just seems like that's just the area where they'll fit some of the stuff in.
I hope they dance.
I hope so too. Which I feel like they will. And so what was that? The Graveyard Undead or something like that, where the ghost
graveyard?
girls and the lightning happened. I feel like that was the best scare zone that they
So
had
I think
there.
that was 2 years ago, and 3 years ago was the catwalk.
Okay.
Because last year was like the getting into your mind.
Right. Like where the
Yeah.
one of the sinister ladies was there. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, the Graveyard Scare Zone in Hollywood, probably hands down my favorite scare zone just for taking a break but still feeling spoopy. Like,
Yeah.
it
I mean,
was the rain sounds, the lightning.
it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Like if you like dark and rainy stuff like that, more than likely you like that scare zone.
Yeah, yeah.
And but I don't know. It's just I feel like anything fashiony or anything in that area, that's where they would put. I feel like that's where the graveyard or the dance is going to be.
Yeah, and especially if they are dancing, that's a lot of room for them to kind of do some ball dance moves.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
we agree on that one.
We're pretty sure that's where that's going, but so we're still waiting on 2 more scare zones, 2 more official house announcements. We all pretty much know what they're gonna be. We're waiting on the official announcements. We're waiting on some more merch. I always get the shirt with all the houses on the back, and we're waiting on either a host or an icon for the year. Now next year's the Big 35,
Yes.
so I don't know if we're gonna get a huge icon this year.
But we all are thinking Jack is going to come back.
It makes sense.
Yes.
Jack, Chance, Dr. Oddfellow.
Chance better come back. Chance better come back.
I mean, wouldn't that be a good year to just like bring everybody and have them duke it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I heard, like my favorite icon would be Chance. That's. And you said Chance was yours too, right? Or you had a different favorite icon?
I don't really have a favorite.
Oh.
I mean, I like all of them, but I feel like I liked how they did Dr. Oddfellow. All the scare zones were like his life and his story, and then he had his own house too.
True. Okay.
So 2 years ago, super good how they tied it all together. I loved that. Him as an icon and the way it was executed, a little iffy. I wish there would have been a better Oddfellow presence, or maybe like.
You think it should have been more grand?
Yeah, I mean, this is the guy who created Jack.
Yeah.
So
Like he's the reason for most of the stuff going wrong now.
I feel like on a surface level it wasn't grand enough, but once you looked into it and dived into the story and went through all the scare zones and like really put the pieces together and went through the house,
yeah.
it was good.
Like I get why they didn't make him the main character, because Jack for HHN came first, and everybody. I mean, so everyone was like, Jack is the guy for us. I never read the lore that Dr. Oddfellow was. I think until like, was it last year or the year before? Dr. Oddfellow. The year before.
2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. So I really didn't know too much about Dr. Oddfellow at all. I thought like Jack was behind everything that ever happened, and so I can see why.
Well, and it's because of Dr. Oddfellow that I was able to find out stuff on Fear, the entity, not Fear the feeling.
Oh, and Fear is the one that's over Dr.
Yeah.
Oddfellow, right? Like
He's over everything.
Yeah, this entity that we still don't know what it looks like. So
Yeah, but like last year, the Sinister and Surreal were like capturing people's physical and mental for fear.
Mhm.
The entity, not Fear the feeling. So I feel like it's all leading up, and they gotta put some pieces in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to. Do you think this story will ever be finished? And if it does, will it just move on, or do you think they'll just keep it going for as long as possible? And
I feel like they need to introduce a new character this year, so that once it all comes together on year 40 or 45 or 50 in like 15, 20 years, for like the big Fear reveal, I feel
yeah,
like they need to have a bunch of different characters and then tie them all together. So this may be a year that we get a new character, a new
Yeah.
icon, a new host.
do you agree? I mean, don't bite hit me for it. But do you agree that Eddie should be an icon? Jack's brother. I thought he was just a follower of Jack this whole time, but then I learned that he was actually Jack's brother. But I don't think he should be an icon. But I think everyone said he is an icon.
I think that the stories get lost because there's not just one person doing the lore. It's all these different people that come together to make this event happen.
Okay.
And so it's not like one person wrote a story and you're making an event off of it. So everyone's got all of these, like, well, what if he had this and what if he had that? And so, oh, what if, this is going to be Jack's brother? So I feel like it was an afterthought, but it could become a full-blown icon if they, dove into it and created a huge...
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't know.
No,
This doesn't seem like icon material. I don't know.
Well,
I don't
neither did
understand
Dr. Oddfellow until they created 4 scare zones, the whole lore, the history of the house.
But I didn't even know anything of Dr. Oddfellow's existence to begin with.
That's true.
That's the thing.
That's true. So we're taking the next few weeks, welcome to Tinfoil Hat Tuesday, where we don our tinfoil hats, talk about conspiracies, spooky stuff, rumors, and today we're talking about haunted dolls in honor of the original house this year at Halloween Horror Nights Orlando, the dolls.
And no, we don't have dolls in this house.
We have 0 dolls in this house, so we're comfortable talking about haunted dolls.
The only doll related we have is like a keychain or like the earrings that we had the Chucky dangly earrings, but that's about as close as it gets
That's
to like
the
owning a
first doll. Chucky's been a big part of HHN the past few years. He had his own house. There's always merch.
Yeah.
He had his own TV series. Like, I feel like he's one of the OG haunted dolls. But was he modeled after a real haunted doll, or did they kind of take all the haunted dolls in the world and be like, what if we made a cool slasher film out of it?
Wait, so you thinking he was part of HHN?
I feel like they took inspiration from other real dolls and made the character Chucky.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Not HHN, just like in general.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, wait, hold up. I mean, I can see that, yeah, I mean, every story has like a inspiration for something. Could be Annabelle? No, what came first?
No,
Chucky came first or Annabelle came first?
Robert the Doll. I think.
Oh.
Have you heard of Robert the Doll?
No, I have not.
Alright.
Oh gosh.
Let's go into Robert the Doll.
I don't know if I'm.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this. Let's do it.
Alright, okay. Robert the Doll lives in Key West, Florida. Let's see, where did Robert? There he is.
Of course, Robert would be in Key West, Florida.
He's just up the road. Just down the road.
I like that. Down the road we go.
So, Robert the Doll lives in an old, haunted Key West Civil War fort known as Fort East Martello Museum. He's protected by plexiglass.
How that plexiglass gonna do anything? You better be some holy water thrown on that glass.
It's operated by the Key West Art and Historical Society. So, yeah.
Well, oh, that's right. The doll's protected, but there's nothing protecting us from the doll.
Robert the Doll. The rumors started emerging in the late 1940s when children in Key West saw Robert the Doll moving in the window of the family who had him on Eaton Street.
Wait, Eaton?
E-A-T-O-N. Eaton.
Oh, okay.
So, through the years, people have seen Robert move on his own. They've seen him laugh, and they've seen him throw objects.
What do you mean throw objects?
VIP ghost hunt guests at this place have seen his chest move as if he's breathing, and also felt something touch their knee. Orbs move about whatever room Robert is in, and cold chills. Wherever he's at, there's cold chills.
I gotta do some research on Robert the Doll. I don't even know what he looks like. Do you have a picture of him?
Do you want to see a picture of him?
Let's see the picture of Robert the Doll. I mean, I could look it up on here.
One of these freaked me out so bad I almost threw my phone last night researching, but it's not Robert, it's the last one.
Oh, okay. I'm like, should I look it up for you?
No, the last one was I literally threw my phone.
You almost.
Almost.
He got no mouth. It's a little blurry.
It is a little blurry. I don't know why the picture is blurry, but
Is there a better photo of him?
let me see if I can find. Oh, perfect.
He does have a mouth.
Yeah, he's super creepy. Yeah. So you can meet Robert the Doll. One of the questions on their website is, how does Robert the Doll give permission? They said Robert does not give permission. People who experience problems with Robert are usually disrespectful, and asking for permission from an entity is a bad idea.
Oh.
Hey, Kitty Kathy, how are you?
Hey, how you doing? Sorry, my bad. We had the, I thought I had the chat pulled down long enough, but I did not. She said, howdy, I just saw this push now. What's up?
Hey, welcome in. We're talking about dolls today, haunted dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just celebrating my birthday today and came home, saw your live stream. Thought I'd tune in and say hello.
Hey,
Well, happy birthday to you.
happy birthday. That's great.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. She said, "Oh yeah, that doll is creepy. I saw a whole story about him."
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, some people have asked, can Robert the Doll curse you? They said people who disrespect Robert the Doll report days, weeks, or months of mechanical problems, accidents, and misfortune. And some people even end up with lost luggage or being struck by lightning.
Telling me he's the son of Thor. That's creepy.
And someone asked, is Chucky based on Robert the Doll? No, Robert was around long before Chucky, but Chucky was based on the My Buddy doll.
My Buddy doll. As you can see, we have so much knowledge in dolls because we love dolls so much.
Oh, it's like a Cabbage Patch Kid looking doll. And they were like, what if this doll was haunted? Of course we have Annabelle.
Oh, real quick,
What's
I'm
up?
calling it right now. Labubu is going to be the next haunted doll.
Aren't they like little demons?
Hey, some people find them cute.
The Boo-Boos? Like, aren't they?
I think they are little demons. Actually, there's some stuff going around about them now, like how people finding some weird things happening ever since they purchased the Labubu doll. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know anything about Labubus until someone asked me, like, you got a Labubu I could have? Like, Le who? Like,
What? Le week?
like an engine? Or like go to the toilet? Boo-boo? They was like, no, this. And they showed me, I was like, oh, I
And there's even like Le Fubu, which are the fake ones.
Labubu. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kitty Cathy said, yep, that's true. Chucky based on My Buddy doll. I even remember the song My Buddy Called My Buddy. I'll take him everywhere that I go. Oh.
I do not remember the My Buddy doll.
Oh, that's Annabelle, okay.
This
I was like,
is Annabelle. Annabelle's a Raggedy Ann doll. And if you know anything about the Raggedy Ann dolls and what they're shaped after, it's no wonder that she burned down the plantation. Oh, you guys remember whenever they were like, Annabelle's missing, we can't find her.
yeah.
I think that was all a stunt they're saying for their cross-country tour, I guess. So, yeah.
Now, I just recently read, like right before I came into the living room, is it true that the owner just passed away? 59 years old?
What?
The owner of the Annabelle doll? I gotta look it up. I don't know how true it is, you know, because social media and internet be social media. So, it could be a hoax, but.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So the museum that she was in Connecticut,
Yeah.
it closed over zoning violations. So now, they took the doll on a brief tour to several locations, and the director for New England Society for Psychic Research, I guess, takes her around.
You know what? They can do that then.
So some people have said that. What? The doll had a tendency to give psychic slashes, drawing blood as if she had used a knife. That's crazy. It's inhabited by the spirit of a deceased 6-year-old girl. No way. The doll began to walk and follow them around. They would come home from work and it would just be waiting on the other side of the door.
No, you won't be.
No way.
All right.
Yeah.
Kitty Cathy said, "What is the Labubu doll?" Oh my gosh!
Oh,
if you
no. All right, hang on.
well, it's like the Beanie Baby. That's the new Beanie Babies, honestly. It's not the Beanie Babies, but the craze around it, it's like that. People are doing unboxing reactions. I've even heard of some crazy stories of people fighting over those little things. The craze is real. There's a black market out there. There's one that just recently sold for $150,000.
And you never know what you're gonna get until you open the box. So it's, can they see that?
Yeah, they can see that.
It's like,
Back up a little bit.
oh, I think 'cause our faces are in it.
No. It just need to. Okay.
Yeah, it's focused on our face. But they have like weird teeth. And some people are saying that they're possessed, I guess. Because they're modeled after a demon with a similar name. So,
And so it's spelled like Labubu.
yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, I did not know anything about it until like a month ago. So, yeah.
Now we're gonna move on to Mandy the doll,
Okay.
Canada's most evil antique. She's from British Columbia, Canada. Alright, cover your face so they can see. Here, scroll down a second.
You know, here's. How about this?
There we go.
You want me to do it? Sorry, there's like a delay on the thing, so we're just trying to.
See how it's focused on your face?
Hey, Keith, you want me to do it?
Put your face outside.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, see, as soon as you did that, it came through.
There's an easier way, but I guess I gotta have a face.
You gotta hide your face, otherwise it focuses on you.
All right.
Mandy the doll has been terrorizing the Quesnel and District Museum since 1991. She was already 91 years old when she was given to the museum. The donor couldn't handle having Mandy in her house anymore. Sounds of baby crying. No baby in the house. Echoing through the halls and into the basement. Yeah. So she was like, you know what? You can have this doll. Yep.
That baby would have that whole house to themselves.
That
baby would have that whole house to itself.
Oh my gosh. She drains batteries in cameras in like 5 seconds.
Got a lot of stuff that drains around here.
Oh my gosh.
Kitty Cathy said, I thought that the Warrens had those cursed dolls like Annabelle in their basement. Warrens. Oh, the Warrens. Oh, I thought that the Warrens had those cursed dolls like Annabelle in their basement.
So they had her in a museum, but then they lost the museum because of like zoning restructuring or something. That's what the internet said anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Mandy the doll is a little creepy. I'm going in order of creepiness. So.
Okay.
For me anyway, the last one really creeped me out.
So right now
We're on Okiku, the haunted Japanese doll that grows real human hair.
you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Grudge was like the most scariest thing for me. I don't know what the setting was with it, but I think that was Japan for the Grudge.
I mean, this kind of looks like her.
Oh jeez.
All right, cover your face so I can show them. Ooh, go up, go up.
You want me to hold it?
I can't. There she. Oh my god, she's so scary. I don't like her. Yeah. So the fear of dolls is called pediophobia. This no.
What?
The fear of dolls is called pediophobia.
Well, I would never say that name out loud. Like, yeah, man.
So
Why is that name?
the doll belonged to a little girl. This girl died at the age of 3. Then her family put this doll on her household altar where they prayed in memory of this little girl. And before long, the family noticed that the doll's hair had begun to grow. And so now they're thinking that she's possessed by their little 3-year-old girl. And now the little girl was named Okiku, so that's what they named this doll. They're like, oh, that must be her.
Nick up a doll?
Yeah, they have her displayed. I would not have her displayed in my house.
Okay, cool.
No.
Baby girl, we're gonna put you in a museum. I'll come visit.
No way. Alright, there was one more before the super creepy one.
Alright, before we do that,
What's up?
there was a creepy doll on a TV show a long time ago called The Trilogy of Terror. It was some kind of Zuni warrior doll. It's not real, it's made up, but it scared the living dookie out of me. Zuni warrior?
Zuni warrior?
Why does the name sound familiar? I'll do some research too while I'm at it. Zuni warrior. Got you back right now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, did you find it already?
Oh no, not yours.
Oh.
This doll, the next doll has her own Facebook page.
Yeah.
Oh, it says content not available.
Oh my gosh. What kind of doll is that? Do you want to see this doll?
The big mouth? That's what freaked me out. That kind of looks like the Labubu. The Zuni warrior kind of looks like the Labubu.
I'm telling you right now, that would never be in the house.
And this doll that we're looking up right now over here, they have it positioned next to a knife for reference. They're like, oh, this is the size of the doll next to a knife. Did you see that? What on earth?
Hold up. Oh, wait. No way!
Yes.
Get the
Anyways.
butt real quick.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, y'all carry that kind of stuff?
Okay, you ready for the next one?
Who carry those kind of dolls?
The next one's called Letta the Doll from Queensland, Australia.
Alright, that sounds pretty innocent.
Here, you do this one.
Alright, this sounds... Oh my god, okay. Alright.
I cover my face. You put it up there so it'll focus.
Alright. Make sure it's focused in. And it's gonna... There we go.
Oh my gosh, the creepy doll. This one's from Queensland, Australia. She got a lot of mates out there.
Wait, you said she?
I don't know. Let me see. It's a he.
Okay.
Okay. So this one was made by a Romanian gypsy for her son that drowned, so her son could inhabit the body of something. So it was this one was done on purpose.
So I get that she was trying to do a sweet gesture.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I couldn't.
And it says it moves.
It what?
It moves by itself.
Can you imagine you trying to sleep and you wake up and that's what's sitting next to you?
No.
Yeah, what is up with all the dolls and like the parents and like they pass away to get the doll and then like inhabit this doll? Like that's the first thing y'all run to?
Alright, now, this last one freaked me out. I can't, the picture is right above here, so I'm gonna need you to show them the picture. I don't even want to look at it. This was the one I threw my phone on.
Alright, so
This,
I thought it was like, okay, the other one was innocent.
I
But
want to
then,
warn you, this is called Felicity the Zombie Doll. It's an adult doll.
and you want me to do this. Alright, I got it.
Okay, show them the doll, or just, ooh, ooh.
There's no way that's an actual doll. Okay, this is more a little innocent. This is more innocent for me.
No way, that one creeped me out.
Wait, that's a human-sized doll? Why are you looking?
I can't look at it.
All right, here we go.
Oh my god, I can't. Ah, it's so creepy. I can't. Okay, put it away.
Nah, I want the people to see. The people gotta see.
Oh my gosh.
All right, you good?
I can't. You did it. You.
Oh, that one. I
You're
thought you were
supposed to
taking off the
scroll
camera.
away.
I thought you were taking off the camera.
Oh my gosh.
That was innocent for me. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Now the other one though.
She's a Halloween prop made from foam and latex, and this lady bought her to be her wife. And she also bought other dolls because her and this doll that she bought have a psychic connection, have fights in their head because they're a married couple. And this doll was like, we should have children. So then she bought more dolls, and those are their children.
I'm telling you right now, if I'm fighting with a doll, I'm like, you know what? You can have this whole house. I'm done with you. You win this argument. Just hold on, cover your face real quick. I just need to see this person again. There's no way that she does it. Okay. I'm keeping coming so. But no way.
I don't know why that one creeped me out the most. I think it was like
It's the
big
mouth thing. You don't
Yeah.
like the mouth thing.
I don't like the big mouth things.
Because like there's a scary movie called Smile, and she can't do the whole mouth thing, and that's yeah. It's a mouth thing.
I
Yeah.
can't. Like I just watched the trailer, and the trailer still gives me some little like spooks. So I'm just like, I can't do the mouth thingies, which is why big like clowns, how their mouths like go like this, and it looks like they have huge mouths.
Yeah.
I can't. That's why I don't like clowns. It's like huge mouths. I hate it.
Okay, I can see. All right, well.
Yeah, those are our haunted dolls for the evening.
Let's see here. She said, look up Trilogy of Terror.
Trilogy of Terror, okay.
Kyle said, you guys need an animatronic zombie doll for the place also high. Throw something at you.
Throw something, throw my chocolate.
Throw something at you real quick.
What was it called? Trio, what?
And then, Trilogy of Terror.
Trilogy of Terror.
And Kitty Kathy said, yeah.
No! I will never watch this! Oh
What you trying to do to us?
my gosh.
Should we have a live reaction one day to this? We just sit down, like we're just like, I can almost guarantee you guys, she's going to be holding me. I will be in that lap with my face hiding.
Whenever I get too scared, this is how I watch movies. Like this, and then I scan the screen in between my fingers.
And you know what
I
your
just
boy
scan it, I'm
does?
just like,
I'm like, where my phone at? This pretend. Hold up. Pretend this is my phone. Nope. Pretend this is my phone.
so
Man, this thing on Facebook looking pretty cool
you
right now.
just cover the screen with your phone. Oh my gosh.
That would be me.
Oh my gosh. No.
I mean, we could do a live reaction. I don't know how well we'll handle it, but
I don't know if our live reaction will get like banned though, because you
Well-
can hear the movie in the background.
so what we could possibly do is maybe not have the movie showing, but just on us though, and then I wouldn't know how to do that.
We're
honestly.
supposed to watch Terrifier in the morning. Tomorrow's gonna be our Summerween day, where we celebrate Halloween in the summer.
Yes.
And I'm already freaked out about watching Terrifier at 9 a.m.
I told her we could watch it on our way back, but she didn't want to do that right now.
No, because traffic's already stressful enough, and then you're gonna add a scary movie on top of traffic on I-4.
I can hear the sounds of it. Be just
Trying to
right,
get
but
onto I-4 from 75.
I
No
understand
way.
that you like, yeah, because you'll be the one watching. I'll be the one listening to it.
Yeah,
But,
you just
like-
be listening. I'll be both. And I've got traffic. No way.
But yeah, we can probably start that a little later on in the day if you want. Maybe like 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
We're still gonna wait. We got our coffee in us. We're good to go.
All right, you guys, tune in to our next video coming out. It's gonna be Halloween Horror Night updates, trusses, lighting fixtures, flag markers in the grounds.
Yeah.
There's a stage already. We could see them working on the lighting on the stage for
Oh,
Nightmare
yeah.
Fuel.
Yeah, that
Um,
video's coming out here pretty soon.
Mhm.
I'm finishing up some like music, doing some touch-ups, and I should have that out tomorrow morning. I won't post it later on tonight because nobody will be up. So
Yeah, we'll have that up.
So we're gonna do an update every week from now until our team member preview,
Yeah,
which is on a Tuesday this year.
yeah.
So
We're gonna be tired, but we got it.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Team member previews Tuesday, 7 weeks.
Yeah.
So an update every week.
All right. Kitty Kathy said, no. Yes, the doll could be could be super creepy for sure. Oh yeah, so a lot of people are gonna get creeped out. I can tell you that right now. She said ew because of the reference reference to the thing we did.
That photo, that's a gross doll.
Kyle said new YouTube account, baby. Ayy. Kyle said, "Grats on the 3K. We appreciate it.
Yay,
Literally just reached it.
yay,
It's funny because
today.
it's someone we knew. She thought she was subscribed to. She was not. She was like, I'm so sorry. And then she became our 3,000 subscribers.
There's been a few people that are like, oh, I thought I was already subscribed and just forgot to hit the button.
yeah, so I mean, if you're one of those, hey,
hit the button.
think about hitting that button. Yeah, yeah. I mean, but yeah. So we're gonna do a little special shout out for our 3,000th person, but we also gonna say thanks to everyone out there as well for supporting us and being with us on our adventures and watching our goofy selves on camera.
What did Kitty Kathy say?
She said the doll and trilogy. Oh no ordinary GG. They said the doll and trilogy of terror creeped me out. So you seen the movie? How was it? Kitty Kathy said congratulations on the 3K. We appreciate that, Kitty Kathy. Thank you for supporting us. See you all the time in the comments.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it was like, oh, my girl Kathy's down there in the comments. She also said, if you don't like that creepy mouth thing, have you seen the original Fright Night? Vampire girl with the mouth of teeth?
I've seen photos of that. All the teeth, and I'm just like, yeah, it's a little much for me. So, usually vampires don't creep me out because it's just a normal mouth size. But then when like they unhinge their jaw, it's the unhinged jaw.
Yeah.
I can't. Yep.
I could do that. I think I could do that.
Unhinge your jaw?
No, not unhinge, like watch.
Oh, watch it. I was like, please don't.
No, I can't do that. I don't even know how anybody can unhinge their jaw and be just perfectly fine.
No, they can't. They
Is that a thing though? Like,
No.
can someone just perfectly unhinge their jaw?
They can't. You sure?
I'm sure. That's a broken jaw.
People will surprise you. Some people will surprise you.
That's a broken jaw. Anyway.
That was a little creepy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just looking at all those creepy pictures.
Oh, all right.
I wish like we could like. I wish there was a way that we can like talk about these things and be able to like have a clear picture, post it up, and y'all be able to see it as we're talking about it.
Could we do it through like OBS?
Possibly.
Maybe. Well, we're gonna do Tinfoil Hat Tuesday every week from here until Halloween Horror Nights because we'll just dive into like creepy dolls, or there's a couple houses we're not gonna dive into, but like Five Nights at Freddy's when it gets officially announced. You know, we're gonna dive into some of the houses
Yeah.
and talk about creepy stuff that relates to it. So
We got a show and tell. We got our frame.
show and tell.
Yeah. What's the frame? It's the frame.
Frank.
Frame.
Oh, the frame. I was like, yeah, Frank.
The frame. The frame.
Frame.
Right.
Yeah, we got 3 out of 5.
3 out of the 5.
This was actually more affordable than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Whoops.
Sir,
Huh?
did you break it?
No. Everything's fine. I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like.
Yay! Look at this.
Yes.
So Fallout was the first house to get announced. I feel like you broke it.
I didn't break. Look, it's
Yay, you fixed
it's
it.
odd. It's odd.
So Fallout was the first house. And then Jason Voorhees. And we've got Terrifier. And
Yeah.
then I have a feeling we're waiting on Wyatt Brothers. WWE house of some sort.
So you think they're gonna be the one to fill in the spot here?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the icon's gonna go here? I feel like.
this is gonna be Five Nights at Freddy's. I feel like this is gonna be Freddy Fazbear in the middle.
Oh, as you say that, I don't know why I thought it was gonna be an icon in the middle because. Yeah.
I mean, would they make Freddy an icon? That doesn't really. Have we ever had like a movie character as an icon?
No, but I figured like Five Nights at Freddy's was gonna go
Beetlejuice.
here and then icon. But
Beetlejuice.
is he an icon though?
Wasn't he the icon like 90s, early 2000s?
I don't know if he was an icon.
And then he did a show with, like Bill and Ted, and there was. Am I? Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Anyway, we're waiting on the other two. 2 more announcements.
All right.
It's shaping up to be such a good year, and I'm loving the goth theme of the scare zones. I liked the 80s, 90s throwback, the neon, the punk, but I'm glad we're getting back to like gothic, scary, darker, darkness.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be something though. I think I'm ready for it. But now for team member preview, I won't be alone.
Nope, I'll be there.
Y'all won't be seeing me. Oh, get.
Oh yeah, because there's less people in team member preview, and so I feel like it's just gonna be us in a couple of the houses, which I don't mind going first. But if I don't even know what to expect, I'm not going into Terrifier without seeing one of the media vlogs first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably watch JoJo, Jackie, and hopefully Tim Tracker gets to come this year. Because I really like their house POVs.
Yeah.
So we're not going into Terrifier. We're not going into the undead house without seeing what it is first. So we could probably get 8 houses done on team member preview night. And we're gonna try a bunch of food, and drinks are discounted for us that night as team members.
Yeah. As far as I know, it's still gonna be discounted this year unless they change up the rules again. We'll see.
We'll see.
Oh, we appreciate you coming into the Trek fam. Appreciate you, Kyle.
Trek fam.
Yeah, he joined the Trek fam.
Trek fam.
Hey.
Hey.
Appreciate you joining us.
Thanks.
Glad
Oh
to
my
have you.
gosh.
I'm sorry, we don't.
Can unhinge the jaw.
Yes.
Snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's why I don't like snakes. Like they look very cute, and then they open their mouth, and I'm like, no. No. We saw a snake the other day at Hard Rock Hotel. He was very cute.
Yeah.
A little, not little, long black snake. So we did get 2 house announcement, but we're still waiting on the rest. Yeah, we got 3 so far now. We have 2 scare zones, 3 houses, 3 IPs. We have all the originals. So waiting on 2 more houses, 2 more scare zones, a show, food, beverage,
Yeah.
and it looks like there's gonna be another show. There's a stage set up by animal actors.
Which y'all see as well in video.
Yeah, we got that on the vlog. Coming out soon. So
Oh yeah, your boys got a little screen time now, so she'll be the only one talking. I mean, I'm sorry in advance if it's not as informative as she makes it, but
listen, we got to get you comfortable talking about stuff.
I'm trying to be more on camera, you know,
Yeah.
trying to put myself out there.
Yeah.
But I like being behind the camera. I like to do the angles. I like to make sure everything's clear and
You did. You made the
comes out
B-roll.
good.
You got the
You
B-roll.
know, it's just I'm that guy.
No, but
And she's
I took the camera and I gave him the mic and I was like, go talk about that.
She's basically like the anchor lady, and I'm like the camera.
I'm good at that though, and I need to get better at camera work. And you're good at camera work, and you need to get better at talking. So we traded for a little bit during the vlog. I hope it turned out okay. You'll see probably tomorrow. I think that's it. We've been about an hour now.
Let's see here. We have been live for 51 minutes.
Nice.
All right, we're gonna make it to that hour mark.
I don't want to talk about creepy dolls anymore. You want to do a couple of truly terrifying trivias?
I guess we can do those. Yeah. If y'all in the chat, you know, wanna play along with us, do a little bit of trivia here.
Yeah, truly terrifying trivia. What cool store was that we got this from over there in Audubon?
I don't remember the name.
Shh.
Yeah.
I don't remember their name either.
Was it Hellcat?
Hellcats?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
think
what
it
it
was. Yeah. I mean, sorry, we don't have any prizes to give out or anything
No
like that right
prizes.
now. Sorry, but probably send out the stickers to some of our members. We appreciate you. So
Oh, that's terrifying, but also a little inappropriate for the.
yeah,
Anyway,
do we have some stickers?
also
All right.
inappropriate. Some of these are just really inappropriate. Oh my gosh. Here we go. This one's about people that fake their own deaths. How did the serial killer Belle Gunness, responsible for the deaths of over 180 people, possibly stage her death? A. Gunshot. B. Poison. C. Fire. D. Drowning. She killed 180 people, over 180 people. But she faked her own death. So,
Wait, so you said how did she fake her own death, right?
yeah. Gunshot, poison, fire, drowning.
Okay, she killed 180 people.
And then, yeah, she was like, I gotta get out of here. They're on to me.
Poison. I'm going with poison.
Okay, anybody else got a good guess? Give it a second.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Kitty Kathy. Thank you for
Yay,
that.
Kathy.
Hey, let's see, can I heart that? I'm pretty sure I can heart that.
Hey, heart. Hearts, hearts, hearts.
Thank you for the support. Thank you.
Aw.
All right, Kyle saying poison.
So you both say poison?
We're saying poison.
All right.
Yes.
It was fire. I guess she tried to burn a body and everybody was like, oh no, she died. But she was a fake.
So let me guess. She burned her body, ran to the water, jumped in?
No, I think she replaced her body with someone else's.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, I can see. Yeah, I mean, you killed over 180 people and then. Yeah, I can see that.
Alright. While free diving for scallops, so you just have like goggles, a snorkel, and then you just take a deep breath and you go down.
Okay.
And you grab scallops, right? She's just trying to get her dinner. She was decapitated by what? A great white shark, fishing line, a boat propeller, another freediver.
I'm
broke boat propeller. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with the most gruesome, torturing thing as possible. If not that, I mean, it's only one choice, but I'm
Only
going to go
one.
with boat propeller.
Boat propeller? Okay. What do you guys think?
There's just no way it could be a fishing line. I don't believe that.
I mean, some of those fishing lines are like metal braided for catching marlins and stuff.
Just don't believe it's a fishing line.
Okay.
No.
Let's play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
But you both say propeller?
I'm going propeller on this one.
You guys are such friends.
Wait, hold up. We'll give it one more second.
One more second.
Anybody else want to tune in before we
While free diving for scallops, a woman was decapitated by what? A great white shark, a fishing line, a boat propeller, another free diver. Oh, Glock boys in
Glock
the
boys
house.
in the house. Yeah, so we need you to answer this one for us. I mean, I said boat propeller. But so
You ready?
yes. Okay, so Kitty Cathy said poison. Wait,
Oh, that was for the last one. Wait, there must be a lag.
I think there's a major lag.
Oh,
But
man.
Kitty Cat, that was wrong.
Dang.
Yes, that was apparently she faked her death by fire.
Fire.
Adam B has not joined.
Adam's not here, man. It's been an hour.
Yeah. But so question for you. One more time and then
Oh,
you say
one
the
more
answer.
time,
Yeah,
okay.
one more time and then you say the answer.
A lady was freediving for scallops. She was decapitated by a great white shark, fishing line, a boat propeller, another freediver. Where you go down, you just scoop up some scallops, and she went. A great white shark. He's like,
What?
nom, 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 nom.
You tell me a great white shark just as she was scuba diving, he just came up out of nowhere and was like chomp on her head.
Right on her head. Clean off.
All right, well we're living Jaws over here.
Dana. Dana. Oh, speaking of, after decapitation, the human head stays conscious for how long?
Is there
There's choices.
multiple choices?
You ready?
Yeah.
1 second, 20 seconds,
Wait.
1 minute, 5 minutes.
One of them had already had answered this correct. I don't know if it was Glockboy or Adam. I'm gonna say 20 seconds.
Yeah, you and Kyle are both right.
30 seconds? Ah, it's
That's-
20.
That's close.
20.
That's Oh, inappropriate.
That's crazy. So you telling me homegirl was, well, she can't feel her body now at this point because she's decapitated, but she's seeing her head being chomped on?
I mean, if it didn't get swallowed, she's just watching herself float away for 20 seconds. She probably landed next to the scallops and she was like, oh, here was what I was supposed to have for dinner.
How could they even tell that though? Like, how would one know that answer?
I feel like, wasn't there in the medieval times some guy who did it for science and he was like, blink until you are unconscious, you know? And so they would just keep blinking. And it was like 20 seconds.
They willfully.
I have no idea.
Oh wow. Well, I'm glad we're not in medieval times.
Oh, Glockboy got it also. He said I
Oh.
found 0.
All right.
Alright. 20 seconds too long for sure. What did he say?
He said he think he heard that too.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, no.
Let me see. Oh.
Okay.
Inappropriate. Some of these are not.
Can't really say. Even though we're like 18 plus.
We're 18 plus, but some of these are.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Here, read this one.
Those would be something for like bar games where we're like chilling at like a lounge or something and talk
Yeah.
about. So I'm reading this one?
Nope. Read
Okay.
it for yourself.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to have my
Cannot.
attention for you guys.
Cannot.
Yeah, they're gonna get us on that one. They're gonna be like, yeah, throw the video out. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna give you a heads up. We did the live last week, and then right after the live, it never posted. We don't know why. It was like processing.
Processing.
And then
It processed for over 36 hours, and then disappeared.
Yeah, we don't know where it went to. We refreshed it. We're thinking like, oh, maybe it's hiding somewhere. It just disappeared.
Disappeared. It never even gave us the option. We hit save, and it said, okay, processing. Disappeared.
So we're hoping it doesn't do that with this one. So.
What does that say?
Oh, Cloud Boy said, we're not a Disney Channel. We can handle it. We know you can, but if there's someone that's like chilling in chat and just not right, yeah. And we want to save ourselves from getting in too much trouble. We don't want it to be too adult.
Speaking of Disney, Mount Everest in Animal Kingdom, the Forbidden Mountain.
Yeah.
On Mount Everest, the real one, approximately how many bodies can be found in the graveyard in the clouds?
Ooh, I think I might know this one. Go ahead.
70,
Okay.
149,
Uh-huh.
200, 310.
You said 70, 149, 200.
310.
Oh, 310. 310. I'm going to go 310. I'm going to give everybody else a chance to answer that one. Welcome in, Dr. T-Bird. Yeah, we discussed not too long ago about the dolls. We got creeped out, but we did make it through all the lists.
Yeah, we talked about the houses, the scare zones.
And now we're on to
we're talking about
some games here.
Terrifying trivia that we got from Hellcats in Audubon in Orlando.
Yes.
Alright, so we've got, you're saying 310.
Yes.
Kitty Cathy has 149. Glock Boy has 149.
Okay.
What about Kyle? And
he probably
Dr. T-Bird. 149.
You said 140. You better not have cheated and looked it up. Oh, Kitty Cat said, I know you got to be careful so you're not in trouble with YouTube too. Yes.
Yeah.
Look, we're trying not to get demonetized for HHN, okay?
Right?
Mistakes were made last year. We're not trying to make that mistake again. He said, nope. Okay. All right. Let's hear it.
Alright. The graveyard in the clouds holds approximately 200 corpses.
That was my other answer. ChatGPT.
200.
And you still got it wrong.
You still got Bruh.
He got it wrong. 149. Yeah, I legit thought it was over 300. Because I mean it's been so long, but I know because they can't go rescue the people because of the weather up there and yeah.
From the year 2000.
Yeah, Mount Everest.
Yeah, Mount Everest. It's called the Graveyard in the Clouds. Because there's just so many bodies of people there that camped for the night and didn't wake up or dehydrated. They just died.
Yeah.
But they're frozen. They're there. From the year 2000 to 2022, how many deaths were caused just in the U.S. by furniture and appliances?
Wait.
You ready?
So you said one more time that question now.
From the year 2000
Okay.
to 2022, so 22 years.
Okay.
How many deaths were caused just in the U.S.
Okay.
by furniture and appliances?
Oh gosh. Okay.
You ready? So your choices are 29,
Okay.
257, 581, 1072.
I'm going with would be the 200 one, right? 247?
257. Oh, that's what Kyle said too.
257? I'm going, I mean, 200 seems to be the magic number here. So I'm going with 257 on this one. All right, T-Bird said 581. Glock Boy's going with 257.
And Kitty Cathy's going with 581.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Gluck Boy said B.
Yeah, 257.
All right, so T-Bird and Kitty Cathy got it. It's 581 deaths.
What? You telling me that's over 500 deaths caused from like couches?
Furniture and appliances.
How? Was like were they moving off the truck? They fell off and the couch fell on them?
Or toaster mismanaged, or
Throwing it in the shower? I mean, that could be.
I don't think that's an accident.
I mean,
When you do that, that's on purpose.
that is no way. That really is crazy. Oh, there's Adam B. What's up?
Hello, we're doing the terrifying trivia to wrap up the live.
Glock Boy talked Adam up. Your band bud, imagine showing up late.
Bruh.
Well, yeah, we're just about to end this here pretty soon. But two more questions.
Okay.
2-3 more questions. I mean, this is actually kind of fun, so maybe we'll like introduce it to our next Tuesday.
I mean, I've got like 200 cards here.
Oh my
so-
gosh,
Yeah,
yeah.
some of them are inappropriate and mention body parts that we should be talking about. So, which national park has the most disappearances? 785 search and rescue requests between 2018 and 2020 alone. Just those 2 years. 785 disappearances. Yosemite, Yellowstone, Mount Zion, Grand Canyon.
Yosemite, Mount Zion, Yellowstone, or Grand Canyon.
So, Yosemite, Yellowstone, Zion, Grand Canyon.
I'm gonna say Grand Canyon.
Alright, T-Bird's with you on Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Grand Canyon. Okay, Kyle's Grand Canyon.
Black Boy said Zion, Mount Zion.
Alright,
Kitty Cathy's Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. I mean, according to that movie, it could possibly or that show we watched.
Bruh, Adam, I came with you.
See, as in. All right.
It's the Grand Canyon. I can't.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Whoa. Wild over here. Grand I can't. LMB is a family channel, your band bud. Imagine showing up. I'm assuming saying showing up late.
All
All right, last question.
Last one.
Last question before we go here.
In 2008, after fearing that an air bubble got induced by injecting cocaine, a man attempted to cut his arm off with scissors at the Office Max, a butter knife at a Denny's, a handsaw at Home Depot, or a spork from the Taco Bell.
What was the question? Or repeat that question one more time.
After fearing that an air bubble had been induced by injecting cocaine, a man attempted to cut his arm off with
Okay.
scissors from the Office Max, a butter knife at a Denny's, a handsaw from Home Depot, or a spork at the Taco Bell.
I'm going with the most craziest answer. Spork. I'm gonna read these comments in a minute. I'm
Okay.
gonna read these comments in a minute. Y'all hold on. Let's see.
What is everybody saying?
So Adam B's going with C.
Okay.
Adam or Glock Boy knows the thing to him. Oh, never mind. Oh, he's going. Glock Boy's going with C.
Okay.
T-Bird's going with a butter knife. Kyle's going with a butter knife. Give me the butter knife. And
What did Kitty Cat do?
Kitty Cat said handsaw at
Home Depot. Okay.
Home Depot. Wait, what was mine? C or was that D?
What did you say? A spork?
Yeah.
That's D.
Okay. I'm going with D.
All right. It was a butter knife at Denny's.
No way.
He
Was it?
walked into a Denny's, grabbed a butter knife, and started to try to saw his arm off.
You know, honestly, I should have went with that one. I'm him. Shut up. Handsaw at 8. I mean, I honestly probably would have.
That would have been the smartest choice if you're trying to saw your
Yeah.
arm off.
That's what I would have too. I
Oh
mean,
my gosh.
so Glock Boy and T-Bird got it.
Yep.
Work does sound cool though. At Denny's though, that's what made it the craziest hint. So why I picked it.
Can you imagine you working the night shift at a Denny's? You see some man come struggling through the door, running into your restaurant, grabs a butter knife from behind you, and starts to saw his arm off. And you have to call the police, and the police are like, "What's happening?" And you're like, "I don't know."
There's a guy here.
He's stabbing himself with a knife. There's blood everywhere.
All right, let me go catch back up on some of these
Oh my
comments real quick
gosh.
here. So, and I'm gonna read these before I say these out loud. So,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta go back up here. So Adam B said, "I'm watching you on my MetaQuest. You look beautiful in virtual reality. Wow." Adam B said, "No, we need more questions. Don't end it or we riot." Adam B or Kyle said, "These are wild," which I'm assuming he's referring to those cards, which
Mhm.
they're pretty fun. Adam said, "So are you guys going to Salem?" We're still planning that trip. Once we get the budget up to do it, we will do it.
Oh, this is a gross one.
Or just want to invite us out there. But yeah,
I would love to go in September.
yeah, September would be a good time to go, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 'cause you're gonna have all the Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
But we already have Halloween Horror Nights every single Wednesday. And then in September there's also a Tuesday. I think it's the 16th, the 15th, or 16th. So it's a weird day for HHN on a Tuesday because they're not having it that Thursday. So then we'll be going Tuesday and Wednesday that week.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Who knows?
no, it might surprise you guys. Glockboy says, "I think he's naturally beautiful." Kitty Cathy said, "What doesn't happen at Denny's, I tell you."
Every
You
time.
know, I would want to interview one Denny's server that's been there for like years, you know, like 12, 15, 20 years. Like, what are some of the craziest stories you could tell us that you worked, that you experienced? I'm pretty sure that person will have so many stories. If I run into you at Universal, can I give you a kiss on the cheek? No homo, of course. Maybe not that. Maybe like a dap and a hug. And then T-Bird said, "Kitty Cathy, oh my gosh, true." Wait, what was that? Oh, the Denny's thing. Okay. And then Kitty Cathy said, "These guys are getting crazy up in here."
Yeah, they always
Yeah.
do.
Glock Boy said, "We need some super chat games so y'all can get the funds to go." You too much. I'll take a hug, but you might feel something poking.
Stop, Adam, oh my gosh.
I can't. But
I'm gonna save this one for next time. That's a good one.
what? Yeah, that one.
Yep.
All right, in the back. All right.
Yeah, right in front.
All right.
It's called Bodyguard.
Buddy. Okay.
Okay,
All right. That's for next time.
that's for next time.
But yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate it though. Yeah, we just I ain't gonna. Yeah. I read any more of those comments. But yeah, we appreciate you all joining us here.
We gotta hop on the Twitch to make some money.
Yeah. Now we're gonna do something else. We appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Glock Boy. Thank you, Kitty Cathy. Thank you, T-Bird. Thank you, Gigi, for coming in. But yeah, we'll be back next Tuesday to do this again. We should have a video up by tomorrow of a little HHN update. So yeah,
We'll see you in the next one. See you next Tuesday.
next Tuesday.
Next
Next Tuesday. Yeah.
Bye.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.